I just love being on the water and that crystal clear water and everything about the islands. And it's just so beautiful and amazing. I just ran out of ways to describe it.
Ellen Degeneres has racked up quite the fortune through her show and beyond. Here's how the famous talk show host spends her millions.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10 on the list is Degeneres' Beverly Hills mansion.
Perfect way to start your morning, overlooking the city or taking in the sunset by the fireplace with your partner.
Among the wealthiest celebrities on TV, not to mention among her talk show host peers, Ellen Degeneres has made quite a killing financially. Unbeknownst to some, the host makes a good living in real estate, buying properties all across Los Angeles. The host and actress has a whopping $450 million net worth, and it definitely shows. While some celebs earn their money purely through the trade they work in, others like Ellen take that money and wisely invest it to make as much money as they possibly can. Ellen has now amassed a small fortune and is truly only partially because of the salary she makes off the Ellen Degeneres show. Most of her wealth is actually from her real estate investments in lavish estates. Ellen's philosophy on spending is pretty interesting. Check it out. Degeneres comes from a humble childhood and feels while it's important to save and to give, she definitely wants to be able to spend and enjoy the fortunes that she has amassed. She's quoted as saying, "I'm always going to get just what I want. I'm going to do what I want because I know there is an abundance and I will always have enough." She says, "That's how I live my life. You shouldn't live your life in fear of money." The mansion is just one property amongst her real estate ventures throughout the hills. However, the $45 million Tudor-style home was by far the most expensive thing she has bought in recent years. Located in the swanky Beverly Hills neighborhood, this pad rounds up to 10,376 square feet. The home includes 5 bedrooms and 12 bathrooms, not to mention a loft ceiling and a walk-in closet. Amenities include a wood-fired oven, a lounge, and a gorgeous swimming pool outdoors. Not bad, right? But Ellen isn't the first celeb to break in the house. She bought the home from Maroon 5 singer Adam Levine. Before that, the home belonged to Max Muchnick, Will and Grace creator. This is a pattern that's found throughout many of Ellen's purchases. She often buys homes owned by celebs and uses that as a way to help sell the house further down the line. And don't be surprised to know that the TV show host turned real estate mogul has her hands on other massively expensive properties as well. Keep watching to find out more. Number 9 on the list is Ellen's famous Santa Barbara home.
So you're not jet lagged anymore.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What day is it?
Among the Beverly Hills investment, Ellen purchased a massive Santa Barbara home as well. Purchased with her wife Portia, the home costs about $27 million and is right on the coastline. The price may seem astronomical, but really, the celeb got a great deal on the property as the initial price was $35 million. Santa Barbara is a short drive up from Los Angeles. Snug in the Montecito Hills area, the home is inspired by Balinese and Asian styles. The 8,188 square foot house has 3 bedrooms, and there is a lovely pond outdoors. The impressive home has lavish materials like black limestone, oak floors, bamboo ceilings, and Afromosia wood accents. Ellen and Portia don't spend too much time at the house, but it's definitely considered a long-term investment. The celeb has mentioned that she has no plan to put this one on the market as compared to some of her other mega Beverly Hills mansions. Seems like she and her wife have no intention of losing this swanky and relaxing getaway pad. But you're probably wondering how she gets back and forth between these two homes. Well, in our number 8 spot, we have the answer.
They always feel comfortable. They always feel like they can take on Cliche Corner without a challenge.
Okay, realistically, Ellen probably has a driver, or even goes for a chartered plane for quick trips. But for those days when she and her wife are in the mood for a fun road trip, you better believe they'll be rolling in style. Ellen's Porsche Cayenne is among some of her most expensive purchases. She has admitted to being a car lover, and while she doesn't go crazy like some other celebs, she's definitely making absolutely sure to ride in style and luxury. This preference includes her favorite German car brand, Porsche. She's said to have a long-time love of these cars and has gone through a number of them over the years. In her collection, there is one Porsche Cayenne that cost her $84,000. According to the car's model maker, this particular custom vehicle features a twin-turbocharged 4.8-liter V8 with a motor producing a whopping 550 horsepower. Recently, Ellen revealed how her speeding got her into some deep trouble. You gotta hear this. She was quoted as saying, "I don't really speed that much, but I was speeding one time," she said in an interview. The TV host also admitted she got rid of a ticket after the police officer recognized her. But what most fans don't know is that she was going well over 100 on the highway. Of course, the star isn't all bad. In fact, you're going to want to hear about the next thing on our list. In our number 7 spot, we have Ellen's donations.
But that is not their only obstacle. Almost all of their technology does not work. Their entire roof is falling apart. Their gym is completely shut down.
Due to Degeneres' background, she's known to be very charitable and giving. Her incredible net worth has allowed her to give to causes she believes in. The TV star has helped and supported dozens over the years. She's donated $50,000 to military families living in poverty, $1 million to help the Hurricane Harvey victims, as well as $25,000 in scholarships, and that's just the start of the list. To celebrate her 60th birthday in 2018, her wife created the Ellen Fund to protect and study endangered mountain gorilla, according to the website. In the number 6 spot, we have Ellen's vacations.
What are you drinking?
Lemonade.
Is it good?
It's stupid.
Degeneres works pretty darn hard, so it's no surprise she also relaxes pretty hard. Almost every summer, her and her wife Portia go off for a romantic holiday to their favorite locales all over the world. The location that seems to draw them back in time and again is basically anywhere in Europe. This year, they spent a number of days in Amsterdam. In 2018, the couple spent their holidays in Mallorca, Spain. Last year, the couple also went to Kenya, where they seem to have a lot of fun. While several tabloids claim that the couple is having trouble, Ellen often keeps that part of her life very private. Whatever the case may be, they both seem to be enjoying their vacations. In the number 5 spot of the 10 most expensive things Ellen Degeneres has bought, we have watches. The TV show host likes to bling out on a number of luxury items, especially fancy and high-quality watches. In 2018, she revealed to Jerry Seinfeld on his Netflix show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee that she was wearing a Rolex that costs $175,000. The watch on her wrist that day was confirmed to be the 1969 Rolex Paul Newman Daytona Reference 6241 on a steel bracelet. Became famous after Paul Newman appeared in public wearing the model. But it doesn't stop there. This isn't even the most expensive watch Ellen owns in her collection. The TV star's expensive watches include a Rolex Yachtmaster 40 Everose, a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day Date, a Patek Philippe Grand, and a Patek Philippe Aquanaut Travel Time. In the number 4 spot, we have Ellen's world-famous audience giveaways.
Hi, everybody! Surprise!
Degeneres is famous for surprising her audience with all kinds of mind-blowing gifts. In 2017, during her yearly Days of Giveaways in December, she gifted 425 people in her audience a 6-night trip to Dubai. In 2016, the destination was to Abu Dhabi. Last year alone, she gave $1 million to her audience. You're all going to share this gift. It's the biggest gift I've ever given anybody ever, and I hope you continue to pay it forward and share all the good. Hold on to your Cheerios, because all of you are splitting $1 million. While that breaks down to about $2,500 a person, it's still a pretty sweet cash deal to walk away from, especially considering it's free to attend a taping of her show. Not that the waitlist isn't a billion years long, but keep watching to see what other crazy ways she spends her millions. In our number 3 spot, we have Ellen's Thousand Oaks Horse Ranch.
No, it was unbelievable. You were there.
It was incredible.
Amongst Ellen's other high-value properties, the TV host often splurges on investments. In 2008, she bought out this 16-acre horse ranch in Los Angeles for a whopping $8.5 million. The historic ranch dates back to 1920 and has been the stomping ground for a number of other high-profile celebs, including William Powell. After his tenure, it actually became a monastery, then a rehab center and a bar. But not long after, Ellen and her wife Portia bought out the ranch and have spent a lot of time, especially money, on the renovation. We lived in every cabin as we decorated and restored them one by one. When we finished one, we'd move in and begin work on the next. The first cabin we lived in didn't have a kitchen, a bathtub, or any other amenities to speak of, but it was fun, Ellen told Vogue magazine. In the number 2 spot, we have yet another piece of property.
The keys are not in the car.
See, I told you shouldn't leave the keys in the car.
This being the home Ellen and Portia bought together, their Beverly Hills compound. In total, it cost them $29 million. However, they still felt a need for more space and property and went ahead and purchased the adjacent houses, costing a total of $48 million. The couple lived in the 9,200 square foot home for 5 years. Degeneres sold it for $38 million to Ryan Seacrest in 2012, and it meant a $10 million loss compared to the money the couple invested. At the time, there was a drop in the prime of houses in Los Angeles, and it was probably the best deal she could get. Last on our list, in the number 1 spot, the Brody House.
On behalf of Ripple, we'd like to give you $4 million.
Amongst her most expensive spendings is Ellen Degeneres' $39.88 million Beverly Hills home. This isn't just some home, though. In Ellen fashion, she made sure to spring for something with some crazy star status. The home has a ton of historical value, and it dates way back to 1949. The home belonged to wealthy art collectors Sidney and Francis Brody. According to the New York Times, it was one of the top 5 homes in Beverly Hills at the time. Although it was a phenomenal house, Ellen sold it just 7 months later to Sean Parker for $55 million. That means she had made a $15 million profit. While Ellen likes to splurge with her money, she is also making tons of investments and saving for the future. Pretty thrifty for a millionaire TV show host. We hope you enjoyed, guys. Be sure to come back again for more crazy celeb news and information. Comment, subscribe, like, and always hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest star news. This has been 10 Crazy Things That Ellen Degeneres Spends Her Millions On.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.